welcome to my channel. It is Friday the 16th of November, which means it's weigh day for me. So how's my week been? Exercise wise, I have done, so I didn't do boot camp on the Sunday. I worked Saturday, didn't do boot camp on the Sunday. I've got my hoop out again, just here. So I've been doing a little bit each day, just sort of seeing how I've been getting on, just sort of kind of reintroduce it to myself. Monday I had boot camp, Wednesday I had boot camp, Tuesday I had planned to do a run, but I didn't. Yesterday, Thursday, I was going to do a workout, but because Ralph wasn't very well, and I wasn't going to go to boot camp anyway, but I just thought I really fancied doing a workout. He basically wanted to sit on the sofa, so what I wanted to do was watch the workout on YouTube in there, but I couldn't because he was in there, and then I tried to get it YouTube to work out on here. It didn't. I could have used my phone because then we were having problems with the internet because we changed over providers. So I thought, do you know what, let's do some hooping. So I did about 25 minutes of hooping, and yeah, I just put the TV on, watched something on TV, which was fine, and yeah, just carried on and did that for 25 minutes, and I felt really good. I felt like I'd done a little workout but without overexerting myself. Because it's something I just really want to get back into, is kind of, it will help trim my waist, because that's my target area that I really struggle with exercise, just because I think I'm that apple shape, and that's the area that I just can't seem to shift unless I work hard on it. So yeah, combining that, I think I'm trying to do the plank as well. The plank, I'm quite good at the plank, but I want to try and keep holding it a little bit longer each time, because that really works your core muscles. So yeah, those are things that I've started to do, and I'm going to keep doing them just basically to tone my stomach up. And yeah, just keep doing boot camp as well. But hopefully now the internet's all sorted, it's changed over, it must have changed over late last night. I can now do some like maybe like Joe Wicks workouts, which I really enjoy, and start doing those. So food wise, well, I've got my little diary out here because I just wanted to remind myself different things that I've had. So I've had lots of pasta on Friday and again on Monday, just sort of like literally fried onion, garlic, courgette, mushroom, leeks, whatever. I've got tinned tomatoes, add some seasoning. I really love the Spice and Tice marinara seasoning. It's got a little bit of a kick, but without being too much, but it just makes sure sort of pasta tomato sauce sort of just spices it up a little bit, just makes it a bit more exciting. But you could use like mixed herbs with a few chili flakes, that would be fine as well. Also, I do have a Spice and Tice code, which is in the drop down box below, which gets you 20% off. I've also been using the Linda McCartney sausages, which are the rosemary and red onion ones, which are free on the plan. I think most places now sell them, and they're usually about £2 a packet, but sometimes you can get them on offer for like £1 or £1.50, and I just cook them in the oven, chop them up, and they're kind of like then like Italian meatballs in your pasta sauce, which is really nice. You could serve it with courgette as well if you wanted to sort of make it more SP friendly. What else have I done this week? I've also had, I did the Fanta Gammon, which I did in one of my videos the other day, last Sunday. Chicken, which I coated in the smash, which is a tweak, by the way, but you can sin it if you want to now. Chips, and I did, yeah, with chips and roasted vegetables. The gammon I just served with tinned potatoes. Again, I did more, oh, I did a risotto with the leftover gammon. Thank you to, I can't remember on the top of my head, but you know who you are. I don't know if it was Joe or Jackie. I can't remember who it was, sorry. I know it was someone who watches my videos. But yeah, they mentioned that I can make a risotto with the leftover gammon. So thank you very much. Yeah, it was really, really nice. So I literally just fried the onion. Then I added my vegetables, so what did I have? Mushroom leeks. I think I added some peas. Oh, no, I don't think I added the peas in the end. So leeks and mushrooms I definitely added, and courgette. I then added my rice, and then the chicken stock or vegetable stock I gradually added. And then I once that was all warmed through and the rice was cooked, I just stirred the gammon through. I sort of shredded it, stirred it through so it was all started to warm up, and then I added I think it was 2 tablespoons or 25 grams. It was basically half my 35 grams of the Philadelphia garlic and herb, which was my healthy extra A for that day, and I just stirred that through. Or that might have been half my healthy extra A, sorry, that was half my healthy extra A. And that was really nice. That was Tuesday, which was my blip day, when I basically oversinned on the granola. If you watched my video the other day, yeah, I oversinned on granola. I mean, what a thing to oversin on, really. Like, wasn't like, you know, a bottle of wine or slices of Domino's pizza or chips or I don't know, or a big slab of chocolate. No, it was granola. I had chicken fajitas with Weight Watchers wrap when I did the new SP day. So I thought I would try the new SP day with the 2 healthy extra A's, 1 healthy extra B and 10 sins. And I really enjoyed it. I don't know why I was full up, but I was. Maybe because I planned everything. I did plan in my head for that day what I was going to have, so that I knew that at the end of the day I was going to have my healthy extra B. I think I probably could have had it at lunchtime and I would have still been fine, because I then allowed myself some nice chocolate that I enjoy, that I was allowing the sins for, in the evening. I was going to have a Ripple, but I had a biscuit at work which was 3 sins, and so I had Crunchy. So I think in total that day I had 9.5 sins, which is absolutely fine. I also had chicken curry and cauliflower last night with rice. I did overcook the cauliflower. I did chunks of cauliflower with some curry powder on the top, bunged it in the air fryer with fry light and that, and yeah, I forgot about it, and it made it a bit dark, but it tasted really nice. So I will just do it for less time next time. And I did that with a little bit of rice for me with chicken curry, which was the, again, Spice and Tice. It's the Rogan Josh one, which has got a bit of a kick. So if you like a spicy curry, definitely recommend the Rogan Josh one. And I had it with chicken, and I did peppers and mushrooms in there as well, which was nice. It wasn't picture worthy, so I'm not going to set a picture up here. The cauliflower let me down on that. So yeah, overall quite a good week, but I was really worried because, yeah, the granola, and I've thrown the granola away now because I'm so annoyed with myself because it does really bloat me. As I said the other day, I think it might be the sugars and the oats combined which upsets me, because yesterday I had oat bake, which I did in 1 pot, and I put a dollop of a level teaspoon of jam in, it dolloped in the middle, and I really enjoyed that, and I was fine. I didn't have that bloated feeling which I normally get, so I think it's definitely to do with the sugars and the oats combined. So that's something I need to be made aware of. And even though jam has got sugar in it, it hasn't got the amount that you have in granola. And I was eating it on its own. I wasn't eating it with milk or anything, the granola. So yeah, that's something I just need to be a bit more careful of when buying granola ever again. I just don't think I'm going to buy it anymore. So how was group? Yeah, so I went to group today. It was quite quiet, but then lots of people stayed. So I think it was just either people just, it was cold, it's wet, it's not raining, but it is quite damp, and people just don't want to go out in it. I think also it's that sort of dip before Christmas where people are thinking, oh, I'll just get back on it before, you know, after Christmas, which is great if you can do that. But I think some people need to keep going to group, and learn to live the lifestyle if that's the right one for you. So yeah, but there's plenty of people there that stayed to group. It was actually ended up being quite a good amount of people that stayed. So how did I get on? Well, I stepped on the scales and I lost 2 pounds. So I was really pleased because, well, so basically that's taken me to 42.5 pounds, which is great. So I got my 3 stone award back. Not that I lost it, I just lost it last week when I put on £1.50 that I didn't realise. Oh, I didn't know where it came from really. And the only thing I can think of, it was that ovulating week, which I just think really blows me. So what I did the other day, I was watching Rachel Bale's 1986 SW. I was watching her talk, I can't remember, it was her weigh-in. And in her book on here, so you know you have your weights and that here in your book. In fact, I'll show you my book here. So you can see I've lost £2 there. Taking me to 10 stone 9. I don't know if you can see that. So here I've started to write notes. I've also started to put star weeks, and if you can see, little moons. There's my little moon, my moon week. If you watched my video last week, you'll understand. But yes, so I just think I'm going to start putting non-scale victories in there as well. So a non-scale victory for me this week was I've got some, I'm not wearing them today, but I had some black jeans that are a size 12. They're Henny's, I think, girlfriend jeans, and Henny's have recently changed their sizing for their jeans, basically because they want to get out of that whole someone who's a size 12 needs a size 14 or 16 jean, because that's what they were like, very, very small fits, bearing in mind they're a Scandinavian country. Oh, in fact they're Dutch actually. They've always been generous with their sizings, and then over the last, I would say 5, 6, maybe even 10 years, their sizing has been more like, a bit like Zara, very like smaller fit. I guess it's just who they use. They've obviously taken on board everyone's feedback, which is great, because they now send out when I order online, because I don't tend to buy in the shops, a leaflet explaining all their new sizing for their trousers and jeans. And some might have the old labels and some won't, but you might order a size 12 but you're actually ordering a size 10. It's very confusing. Sorry, a size 14. Anyway, it's very confusing, but basically they've made it so that it's basically how the sizing should be, which is great because you kind of know that you're going to get a size that fits you rather than ordering your size and it's too small. So I ordered a size 12 and they fitted. They're like a 10, 12. They have 2 size 12s now, which are, I can't remember what they call them, 29 and 30 or 28 and 30. No. It was basically whatever size I ordered was like a 10, 12. And then you also had like a 12 and then a 12, 14. That's how I think that's how it's kind of working at the moment. Anyway, I ordered 2 sizes down the ones that I had because mine were getting quite big, and these were more, the size that I ordered, sorry if this is getting a bit boring now, but the size that I ordered was an 8 to 10. And I thought, I'm just going to see if I can get into it. And I could like get them on, get them around my waist, but they were very tight. I put them on this week and they fit. They're still a little bit tight around my waist, hence the hooping. But I wouldn't say they were uncomfortable. You know, they were fine. So that is my aim, is to get into those comfortably, but they fit everywhere else and they look really nice on. But I just want to be a little bit more comfortable, so I think I need to concentrate on working on my waist to trim it down, basically. That's the only thing. So I marked that in my book. So thank you to Rachel for giving me that inspiration, and it's very motivating when you see it written down, whereas in my head, yeah, I know that, and you kind of forget it. So I'm going to put my non-scale victories on here, so I will be doing that as I go now. I am also thinking about changing my target. I know I've always said this. I did change my target a few weeks ago. I changed it to 10 stone 2. I don't know why, it's made me really anxious, because it's like, I don't suffer with OCD. I have like, and I don't really want to insult anyone who does suffer from OCD, because I know it can be quite hard to live with, okay? So I don't want to offend anyone. I know it's very hard to live with, but it's making me anxious that it's not a rounded up number. When I originally set my other target, it was 7 pounds, so 10.5 stone. It was like right in the middle. And now I'm getting closer and I changed it to 10 stone 2. It's made me more anxious. So I don't want to bring it up because I know I'm not there yet. So I'm going to drop it just £2 quickly before I get there, because otherwise I have to wait £7, don't I? And I don't want to get below 10 stone. So I'm thinking about it. I might just speak to my consultant and say, look, as I get nearer, I then will change it and see how I feel. But at the moment, that's in my head. It's just making me a bit anxious about not being rounded down or rounded up, whatever. But again, I also want to maintain it and make it sustainable. So we will see. But that's just me, okay? I still think I'll be happy with 10 stone too. But I think in my back of my head, it will always make me anxious that I'm not rounded down. So yes, that is my plan. Sorry. But anyway, I've still got then, so I'm 10 stone 9. That would still only take me to £9 to lose. I know that I'm not going to be able to achieve that by Christmas, but hopefully I'll be able to achieve it in the next sort of 2 to 3 months. And my aim was to be, my target in my head of where I wanted to be by my 40th is 10 stone, 10.5 stone. So it meant that I would have smashed my pre-pregnancy weight for my baby that's now 4. But it also meant that I would have lost a little bit more as well, and that was it. I wanted to get fit and fab by 40. So I've achieved that. I would like to get to my target before I'm 40, but I'm also realistic the fact that we have Christmas coming up. I'm going to have lots of social things on. I already have things in the diary for January, so I'm saying the next sort of 2 to 3 months before I go away for my 40th, which will be after my birthday. I haven't booked anything in yet, but my plan is to go away with me and Darren. And I'd like to go to maybe like Amsterdam or somewhere like that. So I'm going to start saving for that. But I want to go in the springtime. I don't want to go in the winter. So that's my 40th birthday plan. And I'm just going to do lots of little things around my birthday. So yeah, I'd like to get to target by then. That's my plan. Once I booked it, it'll be okay. So yes, that's it. Good luck to everyone who is weighing in this today or this weekend, and I hope you all have a fab week ahead. I have nothing on this week that's kind of going to stop me. Yeah, nothing that I can think of. I've got boot camp planned, I've got hooping planned. I'm gonna I'm just gonna be food optimizing, and I will probably try and do a couple of the new SP days just to kind of get used to them. But most of the time it's gonna be extra easy. So thank you for watching, everyone. Sorry I've waffled on, but I hope you have a fab weekend and a fab week ahead, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye.